Hey, good morning everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sean, and I've been doing these Freestyle Friday sessions for about a little over a month now, and it's where I just get to sit down, relax, and really just speak life, and hopefully I can provide some value to your guys' life, whether you're trying to pay down on debt or save money or work for your, a spirituality in your life, or physical, mental, social, really just anything that I can try to provide. I've received information through my life and my experiences, and it's been free up until this point, so I figure why not just stream it on a free service as well. So hopefully you guys like it. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe, and share my information, as well as give me some constructive criticism if I can improve any way that I can improve. My end goal is to become a life coach, where I can provide good content for you guys and just my viewers. And hopefully we can start maybe a mentor to mentee program and really build this community of helping each other and supporting one another, lifting each other up. If I'm on the mountaintop and if I'm alone, I'm not doing anything good. I want to pull you guys up from the valley. And likewise, if I'm down in the valley, I need you guys to pull me out of this rut and help me and move me forward. So this topic today is kind of closing that loop. It's going to be about purchasing a new and or used vehicle. So in the aspect of saving money, I want to make sure you make smart moves when negotiating, and how to become a better negotiator when you're competing against a veteran salesman or saleswoman, and you're stepping into their ball court, right, and you're fighting their fight. So there's some do's and don'ts, and I just want to recommend a few things. So first and foremost, you want to know what you can afford in a vehicle, and with that price point, that's not just the value of the car, but that's insurance premiums, right? That's the fuel cost, and that's the maintenance cost. Add those all up before you move forward. Figure out your finances forward. That's first and foremost, okay? Second is going to be choosing the right vehicle for you. Is this a family vehicle? Make sure that you have enough seats for your family. Is this a family, or is this a vehicle that's just going to be your daily driver for just you going back and forth? Therefore, do you need a truck? If your job needs a truck, then get a truck. Don't get a car, so on and so forth. So just kind of narrow down what vehicle speaks to you, what vehicle is meant for you. Look at what you can afford in a vehicle. And lastly, shop around if you don't already know the vehicle of your choice, right? A lot of people already know that they like Ford, and Ford is their vehicle of choice. Kia or Toyota, whatever it might be, Lexus, BMW. It doesn't matter if that's your vehicle of choice. That saves a step because you already know, but these tips and tricks that I'm about to share can still help you save a lot of money, okay? But if you don't, if you're new to buying a car, and you're new to cars, maybe you're 16, you just got your driver's license, you're looking for a brand new car, or whatever the case might be, drive around, test drive, just go into the dealership, ask to test drive X, Y, and Z vehicles, and then walk away, but knowing that you already have an idea of what you can afford and the vehicle that's meant for you. Don't go in and say, I want to test drive this truck, but then you end up buying a car because that's what you can afford. So just align all of those up with the proper value, okay? And now you're in the process and ready to buy a car. But here's what I would do. Don't step forth in a dealership, okay? Here's what I did. I was deployed at the time, and I didn't want to bog down my wife going back and forth with these dealers test driving these vehicles. I did all of this research. I already knew the vehicle that I wanted. I already knew what we could afford, and this is what I emailed about 10 different dealerships in my area that held this car on their lot, okay? I said, hey, my name's Sean. I'm interested in this vehicle, this make and model, and I'm willing to spend $20,000. I have a pre-approved loan already through my institution, my bank or my credit union, right? And I'm ready to buy now if you're willing to work with me. They email me back and they say, hey, we'd love to have your business. Are you planning on doing a down deposit? Are you planning on doing a trade-in? And we can't do $20,000, but we can do $23,000, right? I say, okay. So here's what I do. I receive all these emails back. I pick and choose certain emails that look to be the best deal so far, and I email them all out, right? I say this second in my email. I say, listen, I'm only going to do $20,000. I have a true car value, see attached. Okay, I get an attached document for a true car value for what this is. And it's higher than what I was asking for, right? Because that's the true car value, but I'm going to try to get a better price. Okay, so it might say, hey, $22,000 was the true car value, but I'm over here trying to get it for $20,000. You also get different deals, if you go to the end of the month or the end of the year. There's Labor Day deals. There's all these, presidential deals, whatever it might be. So if you apply for some of those deals or those deals are going on at that time, awesome. That benefits you, saves you a few hundred, maybe $1,000. So apply those as well. You say, offer me the best deals you can right now, and we'll start moving forward from there. So you're going back and forth a little bit, and they say, hey, we can't do 20,000, we could do 22.5. And then you say, okay, 22.5. Let's start moving with that. So everybody who gave me like a 22.5 or 22.5 plus or minus a few hundred, I take that email and I ask them for a RIP or a report and an attachment. They send me that attachment. I take it. It shows me all the numbers equaling $22,500 for this vehicle. I then shotgun it out again. I email everybody who I emailed before, all those 10 companies, and they say, oh man, like Joe down the street is working with this guy. Maybe we should try to work with him too. So as the email traffic goes up, I'm watching my price value go down. I'm seeing that this price point is dropping. It's 22.5. They say, hey, I can't do 22.5. I do 22.4. Can't do 20. I can do 21. I'm like, ooh, 21,000. That's getting closer. I like that. So I start slowly watching this price go all the way down. I get it to about 21.5 or 21,000, right? 21,000, but it's still not what I want. I want 20,000. I was pretty firm on that. So I email them back out, and I figure out who has what I'm looking for. I wanted it in gray, but they don't need to know that. I found out the guy who has it in gray, and I said, hey, I like the vehicle. I like the price point. I see that it's actually the upgraded number. Is that why you can't go lower than 21,000? They say, exactly. We got the fully loaded vehicle on this one. It comes with the premium sound system, loaded LCD display. It's 8-inch screen instead of the 7. Some other features were added as well, right? I'm like, okay, I like that. I appreciate that. Thank you for your honesty, whatever. I don't like it in gray though. Do you have it in red? But I wanted it in gray in the first place, right? But they don't need to know that information. And they say, man, we don't have it in red, but let me see what I can do. They call back and say, listen, we can't find it in red. We got it in gray, but we will work with you again on the price. I say, okay. So now I'm willing to work that. Let's say if they didn't. I'd say, all right, if you can't work down me on the price and I'm going to go with the gray, I at least want something. I want the fully all-leather or all-weather mats. I want free gas for a year. I want, 6 months or free oil changes for a year. Whatever little added package, you might not be able to get it down to 20,000, but what you're able to do is saying that I know my worth and I want that value reciprocated some way, shape, or form, rather that be the mats or some other accessories, okay? So just be mindful of that. Don't just take no for an answer. This is your house, this is your family, this is your finances, and you know what you can afford, you know what vehicle is right for you, and you know what the best deal is because you did all of that research prior to. You have the true car value for your vehicle. You know what you want. So then they're going to work with you. They'll say, hey, I can get that. I got it in at $20,000 locked in. I said, listen, this is my last email pretty much sent to them. Thank you for your support, everything else moving forward. You've been really, considerate of all of my demands and asking forward. But nonetheless, I need it to be $20,000 locked in. I need that as an attachment sent to me because I'm currently deployed, and I can't have any taxes, fees, or anything included. If it's $21,000 or $20,001, I'm walking. I'm gonna have my wife walk because she was the one who was gonna actually go to and pick up the vehicle. So they say no gimmicks here. It's gonna be $20,000 on the dollar. No taxes included. Everything else added already. $20,000 is your price point, Sean. We would love to get you in this car and get you out of here. Say, all right, thank you. My wife gets there with our trade-in and $5,000 down for a deposit and the $20,000 pre-approved loan that we already have. They were a little upset, but they were very friendly and still customer service, right? They still had to share that. Nonetheless, it gets them upset. They don't like it because they can't fudge the numbers. See, if you give it to them in a down deposit, they can move some of that down deposit over into the price point taken out of your savings, okay? If you give a car dealer a trade-in, they take the value of the trade-in. They don't tell you the full value of the trade-in. They only put a number in at that value. They say, I put $2,000 in for the trade-in but really it was worth $3,000. So where's that other extra $1,000 hidden, right? It's right back over to the other column where you're going to be losing money or paying some way, shape, or form. It's all how they are able to manage that fund, okay, and that money moving forward. So I kept that information from them on purpose because I did not want them to know that. What they do now because of that is they work even harder. I got the true value of the car down to $20,000. Now what they're going to do is they're going to try to make as much money possible off this trade-in when they bring it to, their company. So they're going to evaluate it as the best way possible. Oh, we're going to try to get $3,500 for this because they want to make a little bit of money back. So they're actually working harder for their money rather than working for you to spend your money. Okay, and then same thing goes for the $5,000 down. We actually walked away with a brand new, at the time, 2018, while I was deployed, fully loaded vehicle with like 46 miles on it. And it was, at the time, MSRP, I think it was like 28, 29, 29.9, 28.8, something like that. It was mid to high $20,000. We got it down to $20,000, put $5,000 down with the car. We walked away with like a $13,000 vehicle, brand new, off the lot. So we're ahead of our loan, we're ahead of our payments, and we've been paying it off ever since, and we're so close to knocking it out. But I just wanted to share that information with you guys today. So make sure, 1, you can afford it. 2, it's the right car for you. 3, shop around for that car that speaks to you and what you're going to be happy with looking outside your window in your car or your driver, your lot, right? And just know what to do to negotiate properly. Stay away from monthly payments. Don't talk about monthly payments. Don't talk about a down deposit. Don't talk about your full, your trade-in if you have one. And if you don't, still don't talk about it. Just try to get the full value of the car down first, and then move from there. Again, thank you guys so much for your support, just to my content as well as my page. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you like this information. And again, let's try to establish some sort of mentor-mentee program, this life coach, and just lift each other up and be better for one another, so we can live to a better life, right? So love you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. See me next Friday. Bye.